getting very close to being done with the signal tracer project. Hi, good evening YouTube, here with you on Thursday evening. It's 8:55 now in the evening. I have gone about as far as I can go with this build until I get my parts. Let me go pointing out some stuff here. Get my pointy stick. I showed you all this here up to I think here or where it was, but starting here, that's C5. I have a C6 to put in here. It goes between pin 1 and ground down here. It's going to go here next to this socket. I think that's the only way I can get my pin 2 in there, like I need to get that in there. So I'm going to have to do that. This is R6. I think I've said that again, or already I should say. This is C4. This is C5 here. Next row over. R5 is next to it. R3 is here. R2 and R1. And R4 is up here. This is 100K. And there will be C2 goes here. That's one of the high voltage caps. And then C1 goes here, connects to here and to the RF section of the switch, S1A. So that's pretty much how I've got that down so far. Now that's the front. Let's take a look at the back real quick. You'll notice there's some long leads still on here. I haven't cut them all down because there's things to go in here. Now, I showed you this before, I know, but I have since cut or took a line straight down to ground right here and also over to pin 7, which is ground. And so that's all connected now really good. I still need to connect pin, well, no, I take that back. I did it already. Pin 1 goes to the positive voltage here of the input voltage, you know, which will be connected here. I've got to put the S2 in here, so that's what's going here, between here and here. And then the battery connects here and over here. So, and we got my ground bus running around all the way now. It's nice and solid. And I think that's about it on that part. Now, this is coming up from the ground level. Goes up, this is C5 here. You can't really see it because that's just 2 pins right there. But then it comes up to connect to the top of R5 here. And that's how that goes. That's wired in correctly. R3, let's see, where is R3? I've got it checked off so I know it's in there. Oh, here it is right there. Alright. Yeah, this is R3 here. Comes from way up to, well, it connects to C. No, take that back. It doesn't connect. It connects to R4. That's what it connects to. Yeah, R4 up here. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Alright, R3 and 4 connect there. There's also going to be the transistor comes in here around this area here. I'm not going to point it all out because it's too complicated to do on here. But that's what it is. And then there'll be another line going over for C2 between, that'll allow connect to S1B and R4. So that's that. like I say, I just felt like being quiet. And got all this put in. I put the C8, I think is what that one is. C6, I'm sorry. C6 is in. C2, C1, and I think the only thing I lack now is the Q1 up here. I'm taking my time with that and do that. I just wanted to show you on camera a little bit of me doing a little work. Like I say, I'll speed some of this up, I'm sure, and get that done. I did make a mistake where you saw me use the solder wick. I had to get some of that out of there because it wasn't supposed to be quite that much stuff in there. And this here, I think I'm looking at that right, is the AF to the AF. You can see it says, well, it doesn't say it on there. It says it on here. AF and AF. That's the two, joins the two ones for the AF branch. It comes around here and just joins those two together. And that's that. Now, for the rest of it, after I do the transistor, I'm going to probably, like with the probe leads, put them in there and leave enough on this side to take it down to where it's got to go on the switch right here. So, and the same thing with this, I'll just put that in there and join it to the negative bar, the whatever you want to call that bus. I think that's about it for that. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I gotta figure that out. Well, that's the, oh, I see, that's the that's Q1. Well, I'm gonna figure that out. I just sit down here and was showing you the parts, and then decided, well, I'll just go ahead and put some stuff in while I'm sitting here, and that worked out pretty good, I think. It is 5:39 now, and I've got the Q1 in as it's supposed to be right here. It is all soldered in as it is supposed to be, and I'm happy with the way that looks. Sure. By the way, Bob sent me a little link a while ago to his working version of this. He I think did basically the same thing we did here, and showed me that it is working. It was just a short clip. I'm sure he'll come up with a video here one of these days on it. But anyway, done. I also have, like I showed you, the rubber renew has come in. That's for the tape deck. I've got to make another thing for Bill, and I meant to do that earlier, but I didn't have time to do it. Showing him how to get that flywheel housing holder, whatever you want to call it, off, and show, you know, which screws to take out, things like that. So I'll be making that maybe this evening. I don't know. It just depends if I get this all done. So like I say, that's about it. So you guys have a pleasant afternoon, evening, whatever you call it at 5:43. And hope you appreciate you watching, and we will see ya.